Welcome everybody, Doc and Hallwood here to give you hopefully a quick video, as I always say, which always doesn't happen. But anyways, I'm here after a long while. I'm gonna do another Famicom Cave video where I show a bunch of my video game pickups in the last while, and just some of my thoughts and things that are going on with me as a collector during this time. So come join me as we bask in the light of the Nintendo neon sign there, and let's get into it, show you some pickups and what's been going on with me. So one of the biggest things right now is this guy right here. It was great to get this Sega Genesis. Yes, I'm normally a Nintendo guy, as you probably see by my setup all down there. Everything about Nintendo. Even Famicom there, but yes, had to get a Sega Genesis. Got this actually for a great price. We had a bunch of stuff that we bought at a garage sale quite a while ago, all the doubles and things like that that we didn't need. We went back, sold them at a game store, got great credit. Just everything was great, you know, about the whole sale and everything, and ended up picking up this one. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, this is a Generation 1 Sega, and I had one of these, not this particular model. I had the model without the stereo, so that's the difference on the one that I used to have when I was a kid, and then it eventually broke, and then I got into Super Nintendo and never looked back since. But yes, this was a lot of fun in my childhood too, so I had to pick one up, like I say, for a great price. So this is the big difference right here. It's got the stereo output. Here's the headphone jack. And I guess if you feed it through the back, it's only got the mono. But I picked up this cool hookup right here, this device, from some kind of UK shop, to be able to get the stereo sound out to the speakers, which, you know, I'm running my stereo here and got the speakers going up there. So the sound is really great, enjoyed that. Here's some of the games that we got. Had to pick up this baby right here, which the music is playing softly in the background right now. Maximum Carnage. Love this game. This is one of my favorite games. Played it all the time on the Super Nintendo. I have a copy of it on the Super Nintendo. And that one did come with the case. Isn't that great? Maximum Carnage. And I love the red glow. Look at that. So sinister. So here's the other games that I got with it. Had to get this, which is basically the sequel to Maximum Carnage. Right here we have the Separation Anxiety. Go check footage out. Let's see if I can show you guys the colors better here. Yeah, go check out this one on YouTube if you want. Basically, it's the exact same engine that's running this game as the Maximum Carnage. Same style of you know, side-scrolling beat 'em up, and you got Spider-Man and Venom. Difference with this one as well is that you can play two players simultaneous, but the sprites are a little bit different. That's the only thing that really throws me off, that I don't like. I love the sprites of the first game much better, but still, gameplay is exactly the same. Can have a lot of fun with two players, so that's what's good about that one. The other thing here, of course, had to pick up a Sega Genesis. Had to get this one. Had to get a Sonic game, no doubt. Had to get a Sonic game for it. So I had a Sonic game back when I first owned Sega. And yeah, this is just great. Just classic Sonic fun. This is great. And the last one of the main reasons why I had to get this system is because I found out Gargoyles is on it. Gargoyles! You can see, I don't know if it's going to focus. There you go, Gargoyles. That is awesome. Gargoyles was my favorite Disney cartoon of all time, still is. I got as many episodes as I can get on DVD, still watch some of them on YouTube. Just overall, great. The character there, Goliath, just great. So as far as this game goes though, difficult to play, but it's a great side scroll. You really got to get into it. Not overly difficult, I don't think. Some of the jumping and gliding parts are hard, but overall, I would give it a good rating. Kind of a side-scrolling beat-em-up of sorts, platformer. Really good game, I think. Definitely the reason why I wanted to go back and get this, and got it at a great price. So there's those games. Let's move on to some of the Super Nintendo games. and a couple of other items. Okay, what I got here is a couple of Super Nintendo games, and I really, in the past, whatever, almost year or half a year, really haven't picked up many physical games, and you'll see why shortly here. But here's a couple of cool ones. Of course, since I'm a comic book guy, one of the things that I want to fill out my collection is the superhero video games. Some of them are very good, some are very bad. This particular superhero game, Batman Returns, this one I found a lot of fun, and I would say this is a good one. Definitely don't have any... there might be some faults to it. Of course, I haven't finished the game, but so far it's a great side-scrolling, beat 'em up, a lot of action, fun, great looking sprites and everything. Yeah, really cool. Kind of recommend this one to check it out. Next one right here, not as good, I don't think, but still had to pick it up. Go check this one out as well on YouTube and see it for yourself. See what you think. But yeah, Captain America and the Avengers. And the last one I got here, this is a repro cart. This is Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Again, does it say? What does it say on the front there? Yeah. Oh no, more zombies. Yeah. Oh no, more Zombies Ate My Neighbors. So this is a repro, says right there in the corner. Basically, it's a hack cart. It's Zombies Ate My Neighbors, but with some hacks in it. I don't even know all the hacks. I have to look it up again. Of course, it's been like half a year since I looked up what's all different. But there's just slight variations to the gameplay. But for the most part, really plays exactly the same. Kind of this top-down thing where you gotta go save the people in the town or whatever, and find the door and the exit, and it just kind of goes from there. So yeah, check that one out on the internet as well too. Okay, one of the last things here I gotta show you before some other cool stuff. This right here, this is really cool. Can't really maybe tell what's in it from here, I don't know, but anyways, what we got here is the Raspberry Pi I have in here. So that's how big the computer is. Raspberry Pi. It's just this small little credit card sized computer that I've put the program RetroPie on, and basically able to play unlimited because it holds so much data. Nintendo games, Super Nintendo games, Sega Genesis, the list goes on. So many things that you can emulate with this system. And it's incredible. This computer is just amazing, I think. So some of the features on mine here. This is Raspberry Pi 3. So it's got the audio jack there, HDMI, and micro USB power. So I put it in this specific case. Right there, it's got the micro. Can you see that? It's the micro card right there. And I fitted this one with a fan just to keep it running cooler, hopefully prolong the life of this thing. Just hooked it up to those there. What else does it got here? Of course, it's got the 4 USBs, and you can hook it directly up to the internet, or you can also use Wi-Fi and Bluetooth as well on this thing. So I got PS3 controllers on there. I got a classic, retro USB controller on there. Need a keyboard with RetroPie as well too. You can use what do you call it? The codes. They have what is it named? RetroArch or whatever. All like Game Genie codes and everything like that. They're in here. You can hook up into the internet, change some of the menus. The list just kind of goes on and on. But anyways, this is a great alternative, you guys. I bought my first kit here of RetroPie, or of Raspberry Pi 3, for just under $100. The computer itself is like $35 US, I think. Super cheap, and I mean, you can find unlimited ROMs and just play all those games, especially if you're a game collector where you don't have a high budget. So you might be able to get some, cheap games like these ones, but say like Little Samson or something where you just can't afford it, or Stadium Events or whatever. You can't afford them. You got the RetroPie here. to play those games. So it's just amazing, and you got them all in one spot. So really cool. Love it. Got it for Father's Day. Thanks, hon. Amazing piece for my collection. Great way to play games that I got. This is the Master Sword. I had one of these before. Sold it quite a while ago. Had a shield. Had an ocarina. Sold all those to put into my comic collection, and now they're so great I have to get them back. So we went to a con earlier in the year. Just had to pick this up. This is great. Great sword to have. And eventually I'll put it up on the wall. Amazing. There you go. So just a beautiful blade. Glad to have it. Hang it up on the wall. The other thing I got to show you guys here, and just amazing. I'm glad to have this. This was a really cool little item. Pick this up right here. This is the Wind Waker, of course, from the classic video game on the GameCube. You know, the Wind Waker, Legend of Zelda. This is the Wind Waker. This is so amazing. So I did open it. I got it bagged and on the wall right now, but I did open it. I used a blow dryer and just heated up the edges, so I didn't rip anything. I know, and I was able to slide it back in, but so if I really wanted to steal it all up again, I could. But of course I had to take it out and play with it a little bit. It was amazing. And where did I get this? It's right there, I should tell you. Symphony of the Goddess Master Quest, okay? So really awesome. And what is that? I got a poster right over here too, as well. So this event was really awesome. Went to it. It was in Edmonton, Alberta. It was great. Never been to the Symphony before in my life, but of course, The Legend of Zelda has to bring me there. So it was just great. It was a great event. Went with my friend. It was just amazing. Great experience listening to the symphonic music of Legend of Zelda there. Just what a great experience. There's a bunch of people that have YouTube videos as well too. So to get an idea of my experience, just check it out. Symphony of the Goddess. Just an amazing show. So if it comes around into your area, would highly recommend it. It was great seeing people, you know, some people around there in costumes and so enthusiastic for the symphony. Okay, everybody, so that's just about everything I'd like to show you guys, but I want to give you guys my quick thoughts on upcoming things that are being released by Nintendo, mainly the Switch. Is amazing. If you guys haven't gone and seen the trailer, I'm sure most of you guys have, we were interested in Nintendo, the Nintendo Switch. Amazing looking unit. I think it's gonna bring a new, evolved gameplay to Nintendo, and of course, new Legend of Zelda coming out with that as well. Supposedly also being released on the Nintendo Wii U simultaneous. Probably gonna be picking up both. It's amazing. Yes, just what else? Taking that tablet with you on the go. That's really cool too. So hopefully, you know, the battery life, you know, lasts long and everything like that. Or if you have some kind of, you know, power packs you can plug into your vehicle or something like that. But just amazing. It looks amazing. I'm really excited for it. As soon as I get some information for pre-orders, I'm gonna be there. How about you guys? Give me your guys' thoughts on that. The other thing that's coming up real soon here within the week here is for Remembrance Day. We have the NES Classic Edition. $60 US, I think it is. That looks really amazing as well too. 30 built-in games. It's a plug and play, but released officially by Nintendo with superb emulation of those 30 games that they have on there. And you can buy another controller to go along with that as well, so you can have a two-player fun. The other one, supposedly only released in Japan, will be the Famicom Classic Edition. I'd love to get both, but of course, I mean, I do have the Famicom, but it'd be nice to have that small little system. So I don't know if I'd try to get that one, but at least try to get the NES Classic Edition. Unfortunately, in North America here, no pre-orders. That sounds weird. That's just odd to me. So maybe a lot of people are going to be fighting and struggling to even get the system, but really, really kind of cool. So yeah, give me your guys' thoughts on that as well too. Go check it on YouTube. You know, make some thoughts for yourself about it, but looks really cool. So anyways, that's all I want to tell you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Tell me what you guys are up to. I'd love to hear you. Leave some comments or questions below, and we'll talk to y'all later.